this is going to be the last video in this section of rhythm guitar. Okay, now at this point, you should be able to palm mute very well. Okay, you should be able to get different sounds out of your guitar just by changing your right hand. Okay, you should be able to do triplets at this point. Maybe not exactly perfectly in the fact that you can, do anything you want in a triplet, but you should be able to do basic triplets with basic chords. Right, like some of the stuff we went over. Now, you don't always have to be able to do it as fast as maybe some of the stuff that I'm playing, especially if it's very difficult, but you do need to at least be able to play it slowed down. Okay, so you should be comfortable with palm muting different ways, like we talked about a little bit more in the last video. Doing triplets, okay? Again, we haven't touched on too many up, down, up triplets yet. The reason for that is if you get your down, up, down triplets, your up, down, up triplets aren't too much harder to do later on, once you get comfortable with that motion of three, okay? So again, triplets and palm muting, okay? You should be able to alternate pick fairly quickly if you just want to. That's something we haven't talked about too much, but it's kind of a good indicator if you've really been following along. Okay, you should be able to do that. You should be able to pick and move your left hand, right, with the riffs that we've done and we've gone over. You should be able to pick the 5th and 6th strings, and you should at this point, because again, you need to go out and you need to do your own thing. You can't just have someone else tell you what to do all the time. You should be making your own stuff. You should be fairly comfortable on the bottom 2 strings at this point, playing different notes, playing different chords, playing around, combining chords, combining notes. The bottom 2 strings should feel very comfortable to you at this point. It doesn't mean you need to be able to play all the way up the neck doing rhythm stuff, right? But it does mean that you should be able to have a basic grasp of kind of where your next note is, right? If you play here, you should know that that note's not in your scale, right? And if you hit it, you should at least be able to recognize it very quickly and then move on, okay? You should be able to look at each of your frets and know what's in your scale, which is going to be important for the next section coming up when we mess a little bit with tuning. Just to show you guys what it is, even if you are against different types of tuning, which I was for years, you still need to know how they work, because you will play with other people that will play in a different type of tuning, and whether you're against it or not, and you're a purist and think everything should be in standard tuning, you still need to know what's out there. You still need to know how to use it. If you ever need to play with people like that, how to play over it, how it relates to the notes you should play if you're playing on top of a type of drop tuning, right? So we'll get into that in the next section, but if you don't know your notes and your scale and your pattern, then it's going to be hard. And again, I don't mean if you're playing an A, the next note should be a B, the next note should be, right? I literally mean the pattern that it shows on your guitar. Much more effective than knowing the actual notes, okay? So as we go on, okay, into the next lead section, make sure you're comfortable with this, you're comfortable with your picking and stuff, and then when you come back, we're going to hit the lead stuff, and we are going to start expanding everything that you've done so far. We're going to start expanding the pentatonic, expanding the minor scale, giving you broader reaches of things you can do. Okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have questions, comments, or you want, or you would like to suggest a video, please post it up, and then I will answer that if you post it up and, either create a video or tell you you're an idiot and you should already know that. Okay? So, I'll see you guys in the next section.